What's up, y'all? It's Empress Dannie for the Daily Grind. Pouring you up a hot cup of joe, getting your day off to a bright, beautiful start. We're checking in, okay? I ain't gonna lie, I hopped up out the bed, turn my swag on, okay? There could be something like that. And I feel like this gonna resonate. It's gonna hit different depending on your situation. It feels like an energy of like knowing who you are, what feels like waking up fresh, waking up. It could be bright and early. I don't think it really matters the time, if you will, but something made me feel like some things have settled in your spirit, right? It's not really given to like the way in which you perceive those things. It's really more about acceptance of those things. What feels like being at peace in your heart about all things, despite, the way they may make you feel. Protection is here. Okay. So for some of y'all, this is for your protection. I see finding love here. Okay. So this could be, a relationship. It's almost like relating. It could be relating to people, relating to things, or just like I'm really getting a strong sense of a way in which sometimes, right? You guys know we've talked about, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a specific term and I always forget it. Man, it's a psychology term that we've talked about. Oh, cognitive distortions. Okay, sometimes, and I think more so than we maybe are aware of, we see things from a distorted perspective, right? It's almost like knowing what love is, right? There's a level of immaturity where, for example, on the job, they got mandatory overtime. It can be things like that, but it's almost like things that's like, you really beating me up. Why am I seeing this as love or as a good thing or as something make me feel like some, and this is really has to do with what feels like you being in a good heart space. Your heart is processing things in a certain way. I just heard settles the dregs. So it's almost like what could be like the substance separates from what could be, I don't know why I'm getting something significant about filtering. Okay. So I don't know if you're filtering, if someone else is filtering something, but it feels like filtering situations, circumstances, people through the heart space, and that being for your protection. So sometimes this is like getting to the bottom of something and realizing that was love, right? They was just showing me love, and again, it's your choice to see it as love. And sometimes we distort it and we say, we why you do that, right? Or why you say that, right? And not realizing what they were doing was showing us love, right? Sometimes, though we'll see it as love. Oh, they said this or they did that. And it's like, that's not love. Something feels as though, again, whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, today there's finding love in perspective, in a person, in a situation, in it being for your protection, that you arrive at this point. Because some of you, this could certainly indicate that you are, you're in a space of vulnerability, right? So spirit could be showing you where you're vulnerable, right? Your heart, your feelings. It's giving, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flow the issues of life. Okay. So there could be some significance around that, where you may be guarding your heart. I see intuition here. So it lets me know, spirit is speaking to you, right? I've been talking to God for so long, and if I look at my life, I guess He's talking back. So some of y'all, this has to do with your clique, and this can be, again, finding love, people around you, people in your circle, people that's coming through. I see balanced emotions. So some of you, this is just what could be cutting out the riffraff and getting to those relationships where you dealing with people who, they not seeing things from a distorted perspective or point of view. They actually, when it comes to protecting you, it's kind of giving, like, I don't know if there's something significant about knocking on your door, or about like what feels like just having your back. It gives like a, you feel me knocking, let me in type of energy. Okay. So I feel like there's And nature, take that last card, and the bottom of the deck is union. So some of y'all, this is bringing you in again into partnership. And this could be because you removing the distortions, you are finding things come together. You getting love or being shown love by other people. There's growth of energy. Okay, so I'm telling you now, it's almost like things can develop, and this is the thing, right? Those limiting beliefs, whether they're in yourself, right? You're relating to things in an inappropriate way or a messed up way. Why don't you see yourself as you are, right? Enough to be able to push back, to decline, to deny, to reject when it's time for pushing back, denial, rejection, or in order to stand your ground, hold your position, right? And being spiritually sensitive or aware to, I just heard which is which, okay? Understand it, okay? So growth of energy, by the end of the day, you may be putting more time, energy, effort into something or in a certain direction. And you could also find that there's a growth of energy as it pertains to someone's, direction or approach towards you, okay? I do see the observer here where I'm guided to stop. So I feel like that's you to a degree. Why it certainly indicates there could be someone opposite you that is in the role of observer as well. Okay. And for some of you, that's what the wrong eyes can make you vulnerable. The right eyes on you can certainly keep you protected. I see gift here. So this could be someone who I see your gift. I see your gift. I see your presence. All it is that you give. There's something of that nature. Look at that. The anchor. So I'm telling you protection. Some of you, this is literally solidifying. It's sealing the deal on something. This is kind of like I see you holding it down. And again, whether someone else, there's an anchor here. And I feel like this is mirroring. So if you in a position where you holding it down, doing your thug thizzle, this is somebody else who I feel like is holding it down, perhaps doing that thug thizzle as it pertains to you. They're mirroring you or just in life in general. And this is seeing life mirroring you because I'm holding it down, I'm being held down. Because I'm anchoring, I'm digging in deeper, I'm grounding, I'm being secured, I'm being grounded is what I feel like. Love is here, intuition. That's what I feel like by the middle of the day, you're going to know it's love. I see timing here. So things are aligning, things are lining up. And this is almost like I can just sense what could be like time to express, right? Time to share, time to give, or perhaps to receive. And this can be like I need to show some attention or show some love to this, okay? So there's something coming to awareness like midday that is either you being shown love or coming to awareness that you are showing love, okay? So this could be someone realizing you showing them love, whatever that looks like. Ooh. The plenty card fell up here. Another card fell down there. I'm about to reach down and grab it, but back to nature. And with growth of energy, some of y'all, this could certainly be like whatever's valuable to you right now coming your way. A lot of it. Purity is here. So something makes me feel like I just heard pure gold. This makes me feel like back to nature is almost like your original state of pure, like brand, something significant about brand new, okay? Something about growth of energy. There's plenty in whatever this is. It's almost like, I don't know why I kind of get like, have as much as you want, whatever feels good to you. There's something about that. And there could be something about like clean eating or this is, I don't know why it's kind of given like this is it kind of gives like being given free reign, but back to nature is the free reign is because of what feels like this purity. It's like there's plenty, but you're not about to what feel like run through it, okay? So back to nature is kind of like where this purity is sensed, um, allowing there to be an abundance of energy in a certain direction because of the purity. There's something like that. Okay? I can't lie. It kind of gives a little bit of energy of like, I don't want to say shopping spree because it's not like that. It's just like, it's natural to shop, right? But purity is like buying what you need, and something feels like that, okay? And this is like, putting energy into things, but don't do just because it's plenty doesn't mean do the most, right? Be over the top. It doesn't mean like there's an excess. Uh, yeah. Let's get one more card. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing. Make sure you hit that link in the description for the Patreon. We'll be doing extended tarot messages there on Patreon that will give a lot more context to these messages. Those I'll probably do with you guys who see this message. I'll probably do with you a little later. If you guys remember, Dolphin came out at the top of the day. This makes me feel like, and this purely intuitive, I feel like you are the top of the day. There's something that you're very secure about, okay? And it's almost like, even if I have to walk alone, it could be if I have to go through this by myself, or if I have to step up and lead whatever this is, I'm secure enough to be able to lead, or to, it could be like feel my way through, okay? And again, a conversation, it could be something simple, right? I can make this by myself, or I can, it feels this energy of like, I got it, I can hold it down on my own, okay? The fish is here, okay? Two water sign energies. And so midday intuition, it feel like, I don't know why it feel like spirit moving. What's that? It's another song. I can tell God moving. Oh, I can tell you people far from perfect. All she want is Birkin. She ain't perfect. Jesus, he's the only one who's perfect. So why do y'all keep acting like y'all perfect? This is a part of the song where he says, I'm gonna know by the end of this. If you hear by the end of this song, I know God working, and something make me feel like intuition gonna show you something midday. Something is flowing, and your spirit just know God working. Okay, and this could be like something's getting. Again, we talked about vulture, having a lot to do with bringing clarity. So something getting clarified, and this could be like, let me make this clear to you. This could be something else is clearing up. Some of y'all, this could be a condition or anything. This could even be like, shoot, some of y'all could look at these messages, and this could be, again, I talk about cognitive distortions. This could certainly be the distorted perspective or way of being is clearing up. And whatever that is, again, something is getting better. But I feel like your intuition in saying this, no, this is, I can't lie, this feel like spirit. Spirit is making clear to you. I'm going to clear whatever this BS is in your life up, okay? Even if it's not BS, some of y'all, this is just your image, right? Because when I talk about cognitive distortions, it could be the way in which you are perceived, the way in which you are received. And God said, I'm going to clarify your image. You're not going to have to worry about none of that. I'm going to make clear who you are. And by the end of this song, and some of y'all, that's the end. By the time you get to the end of this vibration and begin the journey into your next vibe, they going to know it's me at work within you. Okay, so some of y'all, you need to know if you've been being questioned in any way, shape, or form, God clearing things up for somebody. So if you thought one thing, this is who my relationship is with. This is whom I'm in partnership with. Let me clear that up for you, son. Last card out, the Swan, and that's how I feel like third water, okay? Things is about to flow. Some of y'all thinks your flow gonna come easier. Some of y'all, it's finances or otherwise. Some of y'all, this is just getting the love that you deserve. That flow is gonna be a grace. It's gonna mirror you. You see this Swan. right? It's mirroring off the water. Here go Nightingale. So by the end of the day, we have air coming in, right? Communication or some sort of expression. And it's telling you everything that you need. I hear Kirk Franklin is over now. The storm is over now. Because the energy in a certain direction, and then some of y'all, this is you getting communication and you getting all the information that you need. And you know it's pure communication. I just heard the little birds chirping. And that's all you needed to know that things would begin to develop. That's what I have for you on the daily grind. Join us on Patreon. We'll get the extended messages shortly. And I hope you guys have a great day ahead. I love you. Bye for now.